Good morning. Want to give everybody a quick update of how we're doing. 66 crafting, 1866 total level. Not much has changed yet today. We've just been spinning flax. Have a good day. Sorry, I want to say goodbye to the new guy. Ghost Clock 69. But I want to show the stats. We've been gaining levels left and right. So Minty side 2,138 total level, 357 quest points. I'm at 1866, 308 quest points. We've got Fletch 4K, 1,184 total level, 29 quest points. Red Trolls 580 total level, 3 quest points. Ghost Clock 69 making some gains, just arriving. He's at 122 total level, 5 quest points. But more importantly than that, or as important, I don't know, we're now in the top 1,000 players for Group 5, Ironmans. Group of 5 challenge mode Ironmans. So we're now ranked 985, which is pretty cool. We've not been in the top 1,000 since probably day one. So that's a pretty cool achievement to be making some gains on the high score level. Is it that big of a deal? No. Is it pretty cool? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, it's cool to be in the top 1,000 players, 1,000 groups, that is. As far as looks like total 5-man groups is 1,557 right now. Obviously, that's subject to change. But so yeah, it's pretty cool to be in the top 1,000 players. But there you have it. I'll be doing some AFK. As far as the flax, I've only got 2,699 left to string. Bowstring wise, we got almost 10k, so we're making gains there. I will go back to cutting magic logs, I guess, once I finish up fletching everything. Fletch, I think, let me go back to that. I don't think he's gained any levels in Fletch, so I think he's still 90. I'm double checking though. Fletch is 90 fletching. Yeah. So we're close, but still pretty far off from his level there. That's just kind of something fun to do, is just kind of mess around with the racing and stuff. Race Fletch to 99 fletching. But it's just all in good fun. And then also I got to catch up on my quest points, but I also want to start alking some of these bows. If you look at our bows, we've got 434 shield bows, 7,151 shield bows, shield bows, 7,149 magic short bows. I've got some magic shield bows to string. Yeah, 3,312 short bows. So I got a lot of stuff to alk. It would be really nice to have the invention alking thing do it for me, but we don't have that luxury just yet. So I do plan to craft my own runes and then alk them myself. But yeah, hope everybody has a good day. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next clip. Bye. Hello, just a reminder, do your tiers, as annoying as they are. They keep moving. 160. Could done better, but I AFK'd a little bit. I'll give us a strength level. Alright, 57 strength. Pretty cool. Also got 59 hunter for my dailies. I can now do red salamanders. What dailies do I need to add? I've been doing Herbie Werby, the Circus, Penguin Hide and Seek. I've been doing Bork every day. I do Meg. I do Troll Invasion. I do Giant Oyster. What is this one? I do this one in the City of Oh, which I need to do that one too. I don't know why it's not highlighted. They should be there. But I've been buying stuff from the City of One daily I know I should be doing that I've not been doing is farm runs. I've really neglected farming. I'm not a big player-owned farm fan. I don't know why. It's not really my cup of tea. But I really need to be checking them just because I need to be doing my farm runs, you know? At least herb runs and the player-owned farms. But I'm just not a big player-owned farms fan, really. Are there other viable methods to farming? Probably not. Let me know. Anything good in here? I've just been buying everything, which I think is fine to do. I've just been buying everything every week. But yeah, let me know what other dailies I need to be doing. I'm not a big daily fan. You know, I'm just not. And RuneScape 3 has a lot of dailies, but it also is definitely efficient to do them. If there's a daily I absolutely hate, then I just won't do it, you know? That's why I've kind of put off the farming. I don't necessarily hate farming or player-owned farms. I'm just not enjoying it that much. I kind of did it for a little bit and then I fell out of it. And my farming's 67, so it's not my lowest skill or anything, you know? I prefer the weeklies, honestly, because then you only have to deal with them once a week. Zezima was saying he always waits to do the circus until the last day because he might level up before that. I always just do it the day of. Because if I don't do it today, am I really going to do it? I mean, maybe. I just find it easier to do it the day of. Oh, I do think I'll get a magic level. That would be nice. 72 magic. There we go. 72 magic. It unlocks some teleports. Waterbirth teleport. South Faldor teleport. Unlocks at the Livid Farm. I remember when that used to be the meta. That was not necessarily a fun minigame. I think maybe they reworked it, though. But, yeah, let me know what dailies are must-dos, and then what dailies do you do. And I'll just keep, you know, going to the beat of my own drum. Alright, got some huge lamps from penguins. This were 2 weeks worth of penguins. And I am going to use them probably at my lowest skill. Actually, I'm going to use them on summoning, which actually it might be my lowest skill. 58 summoning, very nice. More summoning. And more summoning. Brings up to 59 summoning. I don't know if that's a waste to use them on summoning. What's the best skill to use them on? I think they said the slowest is archaeology. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. Is that factual? The slowest RuneScape 3 skill is archaeology? I don't mind doing archaeology though, so I don't know. Let me know. Doing my dailies. Oh, it's dark. Doing my dailies, just hit 76 cooking. Pretty cool. I think I will do some more fishing tomorrow. Because I need some more raw food. I don't necessarily need food. I just cooked everything I had. And I want to have a stack of some raw food for my dailies when I get the cooking dailies. So I think I'll be doing that. I did a lot of wood cutting today. No levels or anything. 1874 total level. We did hit 30 mil XP, which is pretty cool. Magic logs, 1,278 today. So I don't know. I mean, it's okay. You know, it was AFK time, so can't really complain with that. But yeah, having a good old time. Hey, also, I know this is going to be a while before this one comes out, but just touch base a little bit about why I was talking about how long I'm going to play RuneScape 3 Group Iron Man. I've just noticed so many people jumped on the bandwagon to play it, and then they played for like a month or 2 months or 3 months, and then they're just done. I followed a couple different YouTubers. Can't think of their names. JCW was one of them. And then there was another guy I followed, and I followed them specifically for the RuneScape 3 Group Ironman videos. And the one guy, Silence, was in his group. I forget what his YouTube username is. But he got burnt out and quit. And that's fine, but like for me specifically, like I followed them for RuneScape 3 Group Ironman. Like that was the only reason I followed them. And so it was just interesting because, you know, they're all given up already. JCW, so he switched back over to Leagues. And then I thought after Leagues he was going to go back to his Group Ironman, but he went to some other account I've never heard of. And so I unsubscribed to them. And I don't think they care. And I'm not saying it as a negative against them or anything. I'm not trying to name and shame. My take on it is, though, you know, a lot of us followed, or I don't know about a lot, but I personally followed specifically to watch RuneScape 3 Group Ironman. And I feel like that's the same with some of you guys for me, maybe. I don't know. I mean, they don't get a ton of views, but I just, you know, I want to finish what I started with. In my opinion, finishing would be maxing. The group's going pretty well. I'll show you the stats afterwards. We're now in the top 1,000 players. Last I checked, let me pull this up, see if I can do this without dying. We are, let me refresh, ranked 972. Which, I mean, you might say, oh, that sucks. You guys suck. And yes, but we've always been ranked over 1,000, except when we very first started. So to be in the top 1,000 players is pretty cool. I'll take that as a victory, you know? Could we do even better? I mean, possibly. I don't know. You know, but we had kind of a slow start. Some of our members weren't really able to play, unfortunately. Yes, I'm referring to you, Burst. I don't mean it as a diss, but you couldn't play, and so then, you know, we kind of waited to see if you'd come back, and you weren't able to. And then we got another member that came in just recently. And then Red isn't able to play frequently. You know, he hasn't been on for 4 days, so... You know, I get it. Real life's got to come first, so no hard feelings whatsoever. But just to be in the top 1,000 players, I think is a pretty cool achievement. We're missing our little gold star as a group because we are not the 5 original members. So that is pretty cool that some of the top pagers, for example, like Man 1, I don't know what that group is, why it's called that, but they're rank 1. In groups of 5, and they're all originals, and they're almost all of them are 2,900 total level. But I don't know, it's just fun. It's just fun, you know, and that's the point of it. But I like high scores. I like kind of racing, or at least the feeling of racing. Even if I'm racing in the very back, you know, I still like doing it. I think it's a good time. But yeah, so I just, you know, we already discussed it, so I don't need to beat a dead horse, but I'm just disappointed the amount of video creators specifically that start something and don't finish it. So I now firsthand understand what Zezima has told me in the past, which is quit starting new series if you're not going to complete them. And so I want to do Zezima justice. I want to do myself justice. You know, we started this Group Ironman adventure together, and I want to complete it together. And to me, the completion is maxing. So when I max, sure, the videos might stop at that point. But we still got a long way before we max. So there's still plenty more to come and plenty more to see as far as RuneScape 3 Group Ironman. I was trying to make that rhyme. It didn't work, but that's okay. But yeah. So just want to give you a little update. And for record-keeping sake, today is January 22nd, 2025. 73 fishing. I also got 97 wood cutting today. It was funny. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go fishing instead of wood cutting," and then what do? I spend the majority of the day wood cutting. Old habits die hard. So yeah, 1876 total level. Very nice. I was trying not to miss it, but AFK'd too hard. Just hit 88 fletching. It doesn't really unlock anything. Does bring us up to 1879 total level, and we're now 2 levels behind Fletchaholic. So as far as in fletching, he's 90 fletching. I'm 88 now. Looking at the player board, we're still way behind Minty Sai. He's been doing some quests. I really need to get back into the quests. I just haven't been in the mood. But here's the stats right now. As far as our ranking goes, this is pretty cool. We are ranked 971. So we're making some moves. Haven't seen Ghost Clock or Red for a while, but it's all good. Real life comes first. Red has come back most times. Longest I've seen him gone is like 20 days, which is a lot, but you know, it's better than nothing, you know. Hello there. Just doing my dailies. I have been killing Bork, I'd say almost daily. I don't know if it's worth doing or not in 2025. You know, do let me know in the comments if you think it's worth doing. I do have to say, at the lower Slayer levels, you know, getting 5k XP for 1 kill is pretty decent. I know Slayer also goes up pretty high, I believe. I think it's a 120 skill, or at least a 110 skill. Don't quote me on that, but that is, I believe, what it is. But yeah, so killing Bork is decent enough, I suppose. It does get me a level here, or should. Yep. 58 Slayer. Pretty cool. So, considering I've not really been doing any Slayer, I mean, I did a little bit probably a month or two ago. But other than that, it's just been getting XP from Bork. Obviously, it's still slow moving. My lowest, I guess it might have been my lowest level. I've now unlocked Cave Horrors, which would be a good task to do for the possibility of a Black Mask. So that's cool. 1880 total level. So moving right along. I've just been AFKing a lot. I've got a lot of clips we've been going through. We are now actually caught up in the sense that we're in the same month of recording this, but we're at the end of the month and the clips are the beginning of the month. So we've still got a lot to catch up on. Once we get caught up, I will try and do more than just AFK, you know, but right now, with how many clips we have, I'm not too worried about trying to get good content because I already have a bunch of content, and the AFK and stuff I don't really record. You know, I'll record the levels here and there, and sometimes I'll show my dailies, but yeah, just making progress slowly but surely. I'm still enjoying the game mode. I think we got a good team now. You know, I mentioned Red doesn't always hop on all the time, but he does try to always come back, and so that's good. And then Ghost, he seems to be, I mean, it's hard to say because he just joined, right? But 161 total level, 5 quest points. He's not been up for 2 days, but you know, he seemed to be playing a lot. I was a little surprised he didn't come on this weekend, but maybe he works the weekends. I don't know what his life is like, you know. But yeah, still enjoying the game mode and having a good time, and glad I signed up for, well, Group Ironman. Good evening. Doing some fletching. I did hit 89 fletching today. Still need 377 XP, 377,000 to catch up to Burst at level 90. Did do my weekly dailies. Does get us 60 archaeology, which is awesome. We got a monthly reset, which again is awesome. What'd that say? It said something. What's this? Okay, new dig site. New dig site area. Very cool. Did it say you can or you can't get another? Either way, 60 archaeology. Yeah, new dig site. Unlocks some new stuff. 1882 total level. So pretty cool. Monthly, we can do giant oyster, troll invasion, or god statues. I feel like the best is probably the god statues, but I like the giant oyster. Giant oyster we can do again in 3 days for the new month. So I don't know. I should probably do more god statues. I don't know. What's the best for that? I have resets. I've got 2 monthly, 3 daily, and 1 weekly. Let me know what the bestest uses for.